All right, it's inside. You guys want to see this thing or what? I do. I'm super excited. Let's go. All right, so one of the YouTube channels that I follows, it's on how to do YouTube videos. And one of the lessons that they pointed out is to don't give your subscribers content that they didn't subscribe for. So I know that most of you subscribe to follow the racing, the boats, the welding, the fabrication. This video is the one video that I'm going to put out there that I'm going to invite you over to another channel. I decided that I want to have another channel, and it's going to be Jolly Roger Aviation. There's been some interest in my aviation side of my life, and I have a really big announcement that, guess what? I bought an airplane. All right, so this plane is over in Spokane at Phelps Field. That's where I saw it. That's where you're going to meet Aaron. He was the first officer that introduced me to this plane. He knew about it. We were there on a layover. So I'm in the Seattle area, and I got to get over to Spokane to go fly this thing for the first time. This morning, I had my biannual FAA medical at 7:30 this morning with my FAA doctor. Then I begged him to hurry and get me out the door as fast as possible so I could get down to SeaTac. I was trying to catch a 9 o'clock flight over to Spokane. I had a rental car set up. However, there was snow down in Portland this morning, so all the passengers that are messed up in Portland got rerouted through Seattle, which means me flying standby even for the jump seat. The flights were all oversold and overbooked. So I went up to the gate. There was 2 registered commuters that live in Spokane that were ahead of me for the jump seat even. And I'm like, it's not looking good to get over to Spokane. I'm supposed to meet Aaron at 1:30. So I said, screw it, ran out the door, jumped in the truck, and now I'm headed to Spokane. So right now, Waze has me pulling in Spokane at the airport at 1:03. So I got 30 minutes to spare. I'm feeling pretty good about it, but here I go. We're gonna start a road trip going to Spokane. Well, I drove my nephew's truck because my brother and him have my truck snowmobiling, and here is the hangar. It is 7 degrees here in Spokane, but I'm here. The airplane's inside. Let's go inside and check this thing out. You're gonna like it. Trust me, if I can remember how to get in here. I'm gonna go fly this thing today. Super excited. So let's go check out this airplane. It's inside. You guys want to see this thing or what? I do. I'm super excited. Let's go. All right, there she is. Old November 16 Delta X-Ray and Lancer Legacy. These things cruise at 220 knots, true airspeed. So depending on your altitude and the wind, I mean, you can be getting over 300 miles an hour ground speed pretty easily. It's just a beautiful airplane, and I think you can see that what John is just meticulous with his craftsmanship. Most people will put like a non-skid paint on there, but you get more drag with that. So John literally puts a temporary placemat to step up onto, and then you just grab it and you so that he has a perfectly clean and low drag wing. This airplane has speed brakes. These things pop up left and right, so then you can help it descend because these things are so fast. They're super, super slippery little thing. I'm gonna go close the door really quick, just so it's cold outside. These things are super slippery and they literally fly like a jet, like a fighter. So you have to have speed brakes. You don't have to, but it's definitely useful. To help you get your descent and show up in the pattern altitude with your airspeed and everything else under control. So this is it. I am super stoked. Let's take a look at the avionics. And I literally don't know much about any of this stuff, about Garmin or, you know, the radios, the nav systems. I do know it's a glass cockpit. It's not the latest and greatest state of the art. It's about a series or two before that. So it's a legit avionics. It's full IFR certified, but I don't know anything about those avionics. I've flown F-18s and Boeings, and like that's been in my life for 26, 27 years. So I got to learn all this stuff. Here's a funny side note. Aaron was showing me pictures, and any of you GA people, you will get a kick out of this. He sent me a picture of the cockpit, and I said, Aaron, what's the blue knob for? Like, I understand the throttle and the mixture. What's the blue knob for? And he's like, oh my God, you idiot. That's the prop. How you feather the prop or set the pitch of the prop. So I'm like, oh God, I've never flown a constant speed prop before, ever. I flew a Piper Tomahawk, 43 hours in it in Idaho. And then I flew turbines in the military since then. So I've never done anything like this before. I'm super, super jazzed. I'm excited, but this is it. This is the Lancer Legacy. I hope you guys like it. It is going to be so much fun to fly. It is literally like a little fighter plane. It really is. Center stick controls, super, super light and sensitive controls on the stick. And I can't wait to take you along for the ride. I hope you I hope you're into the aviation, because I'm making that jump over there and we'll see how Jolly Roger Aviation does. But thanks for watching. Let's go for a flight.